Hi, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 1st to the 15th, 2022 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, I want to warn you against any scammers. I know they target me and other tarot readers. I will never ask you if you want a reading. I will never approach you and say, "Oh, I'm offering you a reading. You just have to pay me. Here you go," type of thing. I do give giveaways at times on this channel, so stay tuned for those. But never will I be asking you for a donation. Never will I be asking you for if you would like a reading. I will not be contacting you through Instagram or anything like that. I haven't updated my Instagram in forever. So just know that those people are scammers. Do not be scammed. I do have a donation in the description box below, which if you want to donate, that's great. If you don't, that's also great. So please do not be taken advantage of by these scammers, by these hurtful people, okay? All right, now with that said, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Cancer. Let's see what energy we need to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Here we have the King of Swords. Now, this is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is a person who's astoundingly blunt. They're a bit cruel, and they're going to say, well, I'm just telling you the truth. Like, I'm just saying it as it needs to be said. And it can be that this person actually has something like misfiring, where they can't just be mean, okay? And they say things without thinking. But there's somebody that you're making excuses for, all right? Who says things that are just inappropriate. They're cruel, they're mean, they're hurtful. They're meant to be hurtful. Okay? This isn't a person who says something hurtful and then it's like, I don't understand. They cannot understand why it's hurtful, right? But I'm just seeing this person as being unnecessarily cruel. So just be aware of this. This could be a boss. This is somebody who's powerful or whose words have a weight to them. So just be aware of this, okay? It moves us to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is communication. This is the third chakra. We are communicating on many different levels. Now, we are in the Cancer time period, right? So that's from the 21st of June to the 22nd of July. So communication during this time, when we're in our own time period, so in Cancer time period, is going to be a lot more intense. We're picking up on a lot of excuse me, we're picking up on a lot of different things here. So just know that a lot of information is coming our way. It might be very tough to process it all. So just be aware of that. There's also a sense of really finding your voice and embracing what needs to be said, and not being afraid to communicate what you need is also going to be very important during this time. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. And show me clearly, angels. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what is said here. This is you coming through loud and clear. Okay? There's a betrayal, and it's affected your heart and made you turn a lot more inward. Okay? There is a sense of prosperity to you, but you're moving slowly. And there is also a sense here of vampiric energy that has drained you. You need to celebrate yourself more. You also need to understand that the veil is being lifted from your eyes. You're seeing things that others don't. That's actually going to make you very successful, but you have to trust what you are seeing. Change your mind and change your life. Change what you are focusing on, because a gift is being handed to you, and it's time that you take it. All right? We start off with the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. And there's an energy here of, I need to turn inward. I need to see what is appropriate for me, like what is powerful for me. There is also a sense, now I don't know if this is a Virgo who has betrayed you, but there's a sense of somebody who never gave all of themselves coming forward. Like they always had their secrets, and you kind of felt that with them. They could say, "Oh, I've told you everything," but they didn't. They've always held back. And that's something that you're healing from. This is a betrayal that you thought you knew them better than you did, okay? And this energy is coming forward. Now, there's also a sense of, I need to turn inward because I need to see what I know, and I need to see what I need to learn, okay? Also coming forward. So there's a real sense of being guided here, also spiritually by the divine, and it opening up doors. There's a connection between the King of Cups and the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles. This connection is going to be something that you don't see at first because it seems so different. Like these two seem so incongruous to each other. But there is a sense of a powerful connection here. There's something that you're slowly and steadily moving forward towards. Okay, the King of Cups, that's you. I don't know why that didn't come through at first, because it comes through almost as somebody who is helping you, like somebody who is guiding you, somebody who is a little bit more established, a little bit more authoritative in what they say. They lead by example. So this is somebody that you have to watch, you have to learn from, who isn't necessarily going to hold your hand. With the Knight of Coins, this is slowly and steadily moving forward in prosperity, in success, and in bounty. But there's also a sense of creating something very meaningful. But it takes a lot of time. Look at the beautiful tattoos on his back. It's like it takes a lot of time. It's very significant. But you have to have the patience to first endure the pain and secondly see it through. So there's something here that you're building towards, and there's somebody who's going to help you along. I do see it as a water sign energy. A Capricorn. It could be another Capricorn. No, not Capricorn. It could be another Cancer. But Capricorn is coming through very strongly here with the Knight of Coins. So I don't know if this is something that you'll see the conclusion of during the Capricorn time period, which is December 22nd to January 19th, or if there's a Capricorn that helps you move forward, like just is very methodical, very thought out, or if this is a part of your personality that you're picking up on and you're like, okay, this needs to have a plan and I need to make this happen. But there's something that's focusing you, and that's focusing your heart. It moves you to the Four of Coins. There's vampiric energy around you that drains your wealth and has you looking at wealth as something kind of, I need to hide away. Now you're going to go through two extremes, and you go through two extremes. One is I save, and I don't spend at all. And the other is just being completely lavish. So just acknowledge that these two energies do come forward during this time. There is a draining energy. There is a sense of something pulling your attention that doesn't let you stand as tall as you want to, because you feel that betrayal. It's like, what the heck is going on here? You need to gain your footing first. Even if this is just acknowledging that this energy, messes with you. It just does. It just takes away your power, because I do see you as somebody who's very, very, very powerful. The sense here of roots is coming through very strongly. It's like having strong roots, but also embracing what you are building and building it with a very strong foundation. The Nine of Cups is telling us that a wish is being granted. It's also telling us to be very much in the moment. There is something here that we'll be building off of, but be in the here and the now, and let yourself move forward towards what you wish, what you desire, what you truly want within your life. A wish is being granted. It's something that it's more of a cross your fingers wish. So it's not necessarily that deep down in your gut wish, though for some it will be. But there's a cross your fingers wish that comes through first, and then something bigger comes forward. But it's because you're gaining that confidence within yourself. The High Priestess, I mean, Cancer, this is a time where you see things so much more clearly than you even want to. So there's high intuition here. There's a high intelligence here, emotional intelligence. There's a high sense of what I desire, what I want, what I need. But also I'm seeing people in a way that maybe I hadn't wanted to see them. Like we kind of wanted to put certain people on a pedestal. And that's going to be something we need to be very mindful of, because that pedestal, they're going to break it themselves. We're going to want to achieve in a certain way or be a certain way. Now that we're seeing things more clearly, we have to be more true to us than we are to the idea of success, or the idea of prosperity, or, you know, kind of like the blueprint that everybody has of like, this is what success looks like. It's like, no, follow your own path, follow your own road. Again, we're very in tuned during this time. It can be a little bit too much for some of you, Cancer. So just be aware of this. If it is too much, just let the universe know. It's kind of like, okay, I'm taking in too much. I'm communicating on a way higher wavelength than I feel comfortable with. I need things to kind of calm down. But for others, I mean, jumping into the deep end is going to be just kind of where we were born. And we did stifle that power down. So there's something here where we could even have felt betrayed by, it's a psychic ability. It's an intuition that we were intertwined with. And we could have tried to cut the cord. It's never fully severed. So it can be coming back very strongly here. But it's intertwined with what we've wished for, and it's also going to be in a sense of severing the ties of the people who take advantage, because they didn't want us to see them clearly. It moves us to the King of Coins. So what I love is that we have the Knight of Coins turning into the King of Coins. There is an earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person is very protective, but also somebody who wants to see you build your finances, build your prosperity. Again, that Capricorn energy coming into play is important. And there's a real sense of, but this is what I needed. This is what I needed. We're going to see ourselves claiming the throne of what we build, meaning we're really taking responsibility for what we want and the harvests that we want to see come forward. There was a sense of before kind of being overwhelmed or pulling away from it, and now it's like, oh no, I'm taking the reins. This is going to be a time, and we'll see this all throughout the Cancer time period, where we're taking the reins and we know what it is that we want. We're empowered, we're emboldened, we've seen things more clearly. Now it's very interesting because we begin on the 21st of June, right? The Cancer time period begins on the 21st of June, and that's the summer solstice. So we're very much a person who can change, a person who kind of goes with the flow type of thing and sees powerful changes in their lives, and we'll see powerful transformations in their lives. This is going to be a time of a powerful transformation because we're looking at things very differently. There's almost a message coming. There is a message right here coming to us where it's like, change what you are looking at, change what you thought was important, because there's something here where it's shattered. It's like it's something valuable shattered on the floor, and we were trying to piece it back together, and we were beating ourselves up over it, but it wasn't salvageable. So there's almost a sense of, I need to release this because I can't change it. And I need to let the pieces go. If they don't have meaning, if they don't have a place within my life, I need to let it go. And all of a sudden that brings us to a place of healing, that brings us to a place of connection, that brings us to a place of an opening of our mind and ideas and really embracing what we love. It moves us to the Four of Cups. We're going to have a tendency during this time to really focus on things that aren't important. They're just not. And it's going to be something that pulls up all our time. This could actually be people, like they're demanding our time. And we need to look that divinity is actually tapping us on the shoulder and saying, hey, I have a gift for you. Hey, you need to be looking this way because I have a blessing for you. I want you to see it. And it's going to take a moment because this is actually going to feel like you're pulling me away from what's important. And we're going to get annoyed. It's like, oh my gosh, what do you want from me? Because we don't know that it's divinity. We don't. There's something here where it's deliberately hidden from us. And so it's going to feel like, oh, you're pulling me away from what's really important. And we're going to think what's important is what's draining us, what's taking the most effort. And yet Spirit is saying, no, but this comes naturally. This is beautiful. This can feel like it takes a lot of effort because it's tapping into a power you tried to sever. Okay, it's tapping into an instinct that feels like it makes you vulnerable, but actually makes you tremendously strong. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. And it's the Eight of Cups. There's something that we want to walk away from. And it's not because we're done. It's because we're scared. And it's like, I'm done with this. I can't do this. I don't want to do it. It's out of my comfort zone. It's out of what I want. And yet Spirit is saying, no, you have to face this. You have to face this, and you have to look at what your heart has been building. But we don't want to. Then we have the throat chakra again, and it's life purpose. This is a time where we start to see the outlines of our life purpose, the outlines of why we're here. We can lose it and get it and lose it and get it, because that's what the life purpose is about. That's what life is about. It's about growing and transformation and discovering and losing and putting the pieces together. But we're going to be elevating towards our purpose, towards what we desire, feeling more and more at home within ourselves. And it brings us to our subconscious tarot message, and that is the Eight of Wands. Things start to move really, really, really quickly. And we can think, oh my gosh, this all has to be done instantaneously. If it's not done by the 15th, like, I failed. No, not at all. Not at all. Things start to move quickly, but it does give you time. It does give you time to build. It does give you time to discover. But do know that once you start tapping into your power, once you start seeing yourself, you're not going to be able to stay stuck. So things are going to naturally progress rather quickly. All right. All right, Cancer. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Cancer, and may blessings always be with you.